Evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Cook Serve Delicious. I skipped a day, but now I actually have another date with Melanie, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to follow this through, see what happens. Wow, that was delicious burger. I'd love to go out for another burger again tonight. That would be quite nice. Your date will be stopping by a restaurant sometime today. Man, I hope that, like, there's a point to this, because right now there's none. I'm not getting anything out of this. But I'll keep doing it. Basically, when you do this date, it seems almost impossible to end up having a perfect day because you have to wait for her to text you back all the time, and you can't seem to. It seems like you can't go out of the texting window to cook your food. So either an order will burn or a customer will disappear or something. But I'm gonna keep doing it, and I will make sure that I give her another burger here. More menu rot. I had criminal activity. That was kind of annoying. Good times. Pasta. I don't do pasta. Okay. So, let's go to the active menu. Gotta take off the menu rot. Move the steak down, put the fish here, replace the lobster with the burger. And I'll keep the lasagna around. I upgraded it, but I don't think I've done a video yet with the lasagna at the upgraded level, so I'll keep the lasagna around. You'll be able to see the new lasagna level is actually basically a combination of the other two. So there's the classic lasagna, then you have the meat lasagna where two of the layers are meat, having meat and layer inserted. And then you have a vegetable lasagna where you have two of the layers of a vegetable inserted, and then the new recipe just has an alternating one. The first layer has a meat, the second layer has a veggie, the third layer is normal. But it's always the same order of PSCR, pasta sauce, cheese, parmesan. So it's not that difficult to remember. Okay, 65% buzz is lower than I'm expecting. What do I have here? Bad orders, poor upkeep. Oh, I missed some. Oh, geez, -5% for trash. Yeah, so there's nothing wrong with my menu. It's not like I have any menu rot or too many fatty foods. It's just a problem from the previous day. Okay, here it is. PSMCR, PSVCR, PSCR. Not that difficult. I would venture to say lasagna is the easiest of the foods that have the complex bits negative perk, which is the developer's way of telling you that the food is complicated to make. However, I don't think it's. I think it's the easiest of those. And in my opinion, fuck, I put potatoes into the Louisiana Delight. There are no potatoes in this soup. Well, that's going to be an average. I was probably not going to have a perfect day anyway because of Melanie's dating thing. Anyway, that's like the developer's way of telling you that the item is difficult to make, but I think it's the easiest of the officially difficult items, and I think that there are some items that don't have that tag that are actually harder than lasagna is. I mean, I get that it's a lot of keystrokes, but I think like the nachos and the pizza, the nachos especially with their like two different menus of things, and you have to cook the meat, and the meat is in another tabs, and if you forget to put the meat on, you're screwed. It's just annoying. Isn't the fish my daily special? Why have I not had any fish coming in? I pretty much always want either steak or fish as the daily special because they both sell for a lot of money, especially now that I have fish upgraded to the highest level. They both sell for 20. And they're super easy and fast to make. Alright, come on. Bouillon cubes, seasoning bacon, and celery. Starting to get that. I will conquer the Louisiana Delight if it's the last thing I do. Okay, let's start this burger. Start this burger. Start the steak, get this fish out of the way, and then come back to this patient lasagna person who's been sitting there for a while. Meat, tomatoes, pickles, onions. Get this before it burns. But you can see the lasagna is not that hard. And I know you might be thinking, oh, but Boris, you're so amazing. I bet lasagna is hard. You're just making it look easy. Well, if you look at me playing, I mean, there's other foods you can see me visibly struggling with. And lasagna is just not one of them. So from this, I conclude that it's just not that hard. Or at least it's not as hard as the other complex bits foods, or even some of the regular foods that just involve a lot of work. I was considering buying pasta because it had some good perks, but in another video I tried it out. Wasn't a big fan of it. It just seemed kind of complicated and not really worth it. Alright, there's the heart next to this hamburger, and you can see that's Melanie right here. So this burger needs to be done perfectly, I presume, in order to keep the date alive. Alright. Well, I pressed the wrong button! Balls. Well, I got the love burger done perfectly. Man, I wish that it was some other food than burger so that I could actually make double entendres. Like, instead of the love burger, it could be the love fish. No, that's gross. The love coffee. The love lasagna. Love French fries? The French fries of love? One weird thing about lasagna, I do not believe I have ever messed it up and gotten an average order out of it. I guess maybe if I delivered it a little bit too soon. But if any of the layers get messed up, I have not found a way to finish putting that thing together and have it be an average order. The only way it's an average order is if it's delivered too early from the stove. But if the layers get messed up, I swear, every single time it ends up being a bad order. I was wondering why so much stuff was happening. I realized it's the second rush hour. That is one drawback of playing both without music and without the rush hour text, which is kind of annoying, and I don't miss it. I just hope Melanie doesn't come during rush hour. That would be very annoying. Alright. And my blame cube seasoning, bacon, celery. Did I do that right? Let's see. We're gonna see very shortly. Okay. So, she did not come during rush hour. Alright, let's text her. Delish meal so good. That's funny because it's mine too. Yeah, this is totally awful. Deliver this stuff. Good, see you later, bye. Oh wow, I think I actually didn't lose anything while that was happening. Of course, I screwed up elsewhere today. So, crap. When I screwed up earlier, I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to get a perfect day because I'm going to have the texting thing later on. But I ended up not actually screwing anything up, which means that the earlier mistake, in fact, cost me $200, alas. Still though, I'm making more money these days thanks to the high buzz and the high menu cost of all my items than even when the day isn't perfect than I was before when I had the perfect day bonus. We'll actually take a look at it and see when this day is over, which is going to be very soon. Boobity 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 boobity. One more fish. Alright, I'll do one more fish for 20 more bucks. That's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna make like probably like $1,000 or so. But before, like on a day, I'd make like $500 to $600. So even on like a perfect day earlier with that bonus, I wasn't gonna come anywhere close to making $1,445. Yeah. So the $250, you know, I don't need that anymore because my menu items cost so much. Obviously, having it on top of the high income would be great, but it's not as essential as it used to be. All right, so menu ride is occurring, a silver ticket, okay. Wine upgrade, I don't care. Click and Start is a program that allows you to fund projects that you might find interesting or beneficial to your business. These entrepreneurs are looking for the right amount of funding to make their dreams a reality, and you can benefit from it by having one of their first customers on their product. You can choose to either fully fund the project for a guaranteed item or fund the minimum amount and hope that the project meets the funding goal within the next few days. If the project fails to meet its goal, you won't have to pay any money, so stay tuned to your email inbox for exciting opportunities in the future. Oh, that sounds exciting. Well, I'll be sure to make sure that appears in the video. Wine, baked potatoes, no thank you. I think what we'll do to round out this video is go into extra events. And if you're heading out now because you don't want to see the layered goodness burger and lasagna events, then please like and subscribe on your way out. I appreciate it. Blah, 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 blah. No more than 3. It's the exact same thing as before. Although maybe, I believe that later events have more orders coming in than earlier ones. So it's like harder in that respect. Notice the lasagna is not upgraded here. So the fact that I've upgraded my lasagna does not make it upgraded here. So it's just the same 12 keystrokes over and over for every order. Kind of like fish, but even easier. Or, sorry, not easier, but not as easy. It's weird doing unupgraded burgers now. There's a lot fewer toppings. Even with more toppings, though, the burger is not that bad. Because all the letters are different. I'm having no trouble keeping up here. My 6 stations have never been all filled up. That might, of course, change. I guess, you know, this is one of the later catering events. So maybe the developers thought this would be like a harder one because it uses lasagna, but I don't think so. I've mastered lasagna. And the burgers are a little bit complicated as well, but not that hard. At least not for the genius, the Typer Shark expert that is Papa Boris. Sweet lettuce. Okay. Lasagna, I believe, also was used in an event earlier. I don't think this is the first lasagna event. I remember saying that even though I'd upgraded lasagna, that you get the regular lasagna at these events. I actually messed up one of those lasagnas. Luckily, it never got delivered because the event ended. Sweet. So $675. So there's one more event that I guess will open up at some point for catering. There's 2 other events that are locked at the moment I can't get to. Steam events have still not changed. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thanks again for watching, folks. Please like and or subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.